So this will be the last question for our first half round, and we will start with you, Sunny. What will you do legislatively to help veterans in all of LD5?
Oh. Well, I think my voting record speaks for itself. I've been the #1 veterans advocate in the state. I was inducted in the Arizona Veterans Hall of Fame. I received the Copper Shield Award. It's kind of a hard question. The fight's not over. There's more things that need to be done for our veterans. I passed a bill through the session last 2 years ago that would actually be able to give nonprofit organizations another funding stream. Of course, I got to get the Department of Gaming to get out of the way, but that's something that we're working out those details from bureaucratic resistance. Like I said, anytime a veteran has an issue and they get a hold of me, especially if it's something dealing with the VA, I've reached out to my congressmen and even our U.S. senators, and we've gotten some things accomplished. Especially pointing out the flaws in the Veterans Choice Program, where veteran had to go referred all the way to Prescott. If they couldn't get you in there within 30 days, then it would trigger the Card Choice Program, and then of course the Card Choice Program would say, well, you are eligible for this, but since you live within a 40-mile radius of a VA facility, i.e. Lake Havasu, or even sometimes here in Kingman, it actually nullified the card choice. Thank goodness we had some legislation get through the U.S. House of Representatives, and the President signed the Veterans Accountability Act, where we can also hold some of those bureaucrats in the VA accountable, and if they're not doing a good job, we fire them instead of just passing them around from another organization to another. So the Card Choice Program is working a lot better. It still needs to be done more, but I'm the biggest, and ask pretty much every veterans organization in this district and even throughout the state, if Sonny Borrelli really supports veterans, and the answer is yes. May not hit the ball every time, but I'm getting it done.
Thank you, Jim.
Well, I have a different perspective of veterans in LD5 because I've been down in La Paz and I've been fighting actually for those homeless veterans who are living in the cactus in the sand underneath the current senator's watch. So we really have to do much better with our veterans. The question is legislatively, what can we do to help our veterans in LD5? Well, the biggest veteran issue that I have found is that homeless veterans issue down in La Paz. I've been to the La Paz Board of County Supervisors twice to make the issue on at least public record. We need to, because the veterans is more of a federal issue, and this is what makes it a little bit difficult because the VA is, it's a federal interjection into our state system. However, we can fund state programs that can augment where the VA services are not provided. And that is something that I would absolutely fight to achieve. We need to have PTSD services. The Veterans Court program that's down in La Paz, there isn't even a veteran involved with the organizing people. So if you're not a veteran, you don't understand. So legislatively, we can help to fill in those gaps. And one thing I do want to clarify is, Leo, I've heard Leo talk several times about the Veterans Choice Program. He's not a veteran, so he doesn't know. That program actually started under Obama, and this administration did continue it because I think that it was temporary. But for those veterans down in La Paz, that program doesn't help them because whether it's Veterans Choice or the VA, there are still no services for them. So the Veterans Choice just is not the big answer for our veterans. But we absolutely need to do something for those veterans. Thank you.
Thank you. Leo, thank you. And Sunny, your additional 30 seconds.
Yeah, so to that point, the representative for the Native Americans, that was something we passed through to get some representation up there, up in the Navajo country, and it's more than one. We actually got that through this year. But, as far as La Paz County goes, unfortunately, though, we have a lot of vets that choose to live out there. The resources are out there. We've got to try to bring them in. Some of them just want to disengage. They don't want to be brought in. But it takes teamwork with all the other organizations that are out there, the VFW, the American Legion, you know.
Thank you.
But, you know, I have to say something
Thank
about
you,
the
Sonny.
veteran court in
Thank you,
La Paz
Sonny.
County, started in Mojave.
Thank you, Sonny.
Okay. She took a dig at me, and I think I should respond.
So your response was 30 seconds.